Ennis Hall was once the place to live as a dormitory for seniors, but it has grown old, forgotten and static. Soon, it will be a place of expression, creativity and innovation as Ennis Hall becomes the modern home of the Georgia College Art Department. The basement will become a photo lab, first floor a gallery, second floor a paint studio and third floor a 3D studio. The university architect Michael Rickenbacker calls it an award winner.
All of these arches and many of these openings are original to the building that were opened up once we discovered them, and basically reusing the building in a way that takes advantage of these open spaces.
And what way is that? How do you take advantage of it?
Well, if you'd been here before we renovated, these were all blocked in. They were paneling, sort of the really sort of that striped paneling that's from the 50s that was used throughout this building. And many of these arches we weren't even, well, many of them, particularly in the lower level, we didn't even know they were there until we began to do some of the demolition for the project and rediscovered them.
A lot of the historical features in the building have been brought into the modern age.
The windows, the door frames, the handrails, the rails, most of the spaces, the rooms, the walls are in the same place. Where we took walls out, we did leave, we actually, there's a, if I could, I think we'd have to go into one of these rooms. You'll see that where we actually took walls out, where dorm room were, we scored the ceiling so you could see where those rooms were. Most of the time for universities, what we're doing is adaptive reuse. If we go to the governor's mansion and walk through that, then I would tell you that's an excellent historic preservation, and that is historic to a T. It is absolutely done as a museum. This is not a museum. This is an art gallery.
The renovation cost $11.3 million, and Michael Rickenbacker says that's a deal.
You're getting a really great art building out of something that basically was sitting here somewhat underutilized and definitely unloved for quite some time.
After 1.5 years, the new Ennis Hall gets its final details. Furniture will move in this month, people will move in March, and the first students will decorate the corridors this summer.